Hey everyone! So today is Friday, and I am posting my first My Top 10 video. So every week I'm going to be bringing up a topic, and I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite things of that specific topic. So this week's topic is going to be my top 10 favorite Disney animated films. I grew up on Disney. I watched Disney every day, and I still to this day watch Disney movies. I mean, who doesn't? Disney just knows how to get you, they just know where they're doing when they do their movies. You get the lessons, you get the relationships, you get the heart, you get the feeling, you just get everything from Disney movies. And they have talking dogs and animals, and it's, how to mention them. I'm a huge animal person. And I just love Disney movies. And my childhood would not have been the same without them. So, that is why my first top 10 is going to be all about animated Disney movies. So, are you ready for my top 10 favorite Disney animated movies? Let's go. Number 10 is Oliver and Company. I don't know why, but when I was younger, I used to love this movie. I don't know if it's because it was animals, specifically dogs and cats, or because of the music, or because of, I really don't know. All I know is every time I looked and wanted to watch a Disney movie and see what kind of mood I was in that day, Oliver and Company was always one of my top picks to watch. I haven't seen it in about 10, 15 years, so I definitely need to watch it again. It has a feel-good story. It just hit everything on the nail that Disney is known for. You have the friendships, you have the evil person trying to ruin everything, and then the happy ending, the music, and it's just another great story, and that is why Oliver and Company is number 10 on my list. Number 9 is Up. I mean, how can you not love this movie? It has balloons. It has a heart-wrenching, heartwarming story about a relationship that hurt. I mean, it's about a man who trying to fulfill his wife's dream that she had when she was alive. And there's balloons where he brings the house up in the air, and he just becomes a happy person because he builds a relationship with Boy Scout. And then there's a talking dog, a literally talking dog with the collar. And then there's always that bad person. There's an exotic animal that they have to return to the home and away from the evil person. It's just a feel-good story, and it's just definitely a movie that if you haven't seen it, you have to see it. So Up. Great pick. Number 8. Number 8 on my list is Monsters, Inc. I always remember going to the movies with my aunt, my cousin, and my mom to see this movie. It was hilarious. I mean, it's every kid's nightmare. It is the monsters are in the closet. I had them. I definitely had monsters in the closet. And it's just like, but we see the other way. We see how the monsters react when there's a human in their world, and it all just went nuts. Funny, and then I also like the prequel, but I'm begging Disney, can we please get a sequel so we can find out what happened after he opened the door? Please, we need to know. We need to know what happened. Please, Disney. Monsters Inc. 2. So Monsters Inc. is definitely on my list. Now, number 7 is The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid, another one, music. She was the princess under the water. I love Under the Sea. You don't want me to sing. No way. And Ariel just wants to know what it's like to be a walking human on Earth. After she sees a guy, of course. But it's just, she wants to go out of her way. She wants to be, she just wants to know what it's like to be out. Like, out of the world. And just, I think that's what a lot of us want. We want to learn new experiences. And she did, by losing her voice. By getting her voice taken from a sea creature. An evil sea creature. And Ursula, why did you need her voice? Really? Unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. But the guy still fell in love with her, even without her voice. Until he heard the voice in another girl, which is crazy, but whatever. Anyways, The Little Mermaid, definitely one of my favorites that I wanted to watch all the time. Number 6, Lady and the Tramp. Another, I think it's because of the animals. Also, you get the guy on the streets. You learn that he's not all about the streets. He is a good person. He's a good dog with a good heart. And he falls in love with Lady. And again, I don't know why that I love this movie so much. Either because of the animals or because of the spaghetti and meatball scene. If you want, I love spaghetti and meatballs. Like, really. If you want to make me dinner, spaghetti and meatballs is always a good way to go. The Lady and the Tramp, definitely a good one. And, we get to see, and we also get to see, I don't know. Again, I don't know why I picked these movies a lot. There's no true reason that I love these movies. It's just, I do. Number 5. Another movie that I watched pretty much all the time with my best friends and I literally watched this almost every day. If not, it was every other day. And that's Pocahontas. Pocahontas was like based on the true Pocahontas, but it took it a different way. But she was, I think I loved her because she was so strong, and she stood up to her father, saved John Smith's life. It was about when the Englishmen came to America, the unknown land at first, and they completely destroyed the place. But Pocahontas, it's just another, a talking tree. Come on. Wouldn't you love the trees to talk? That's definitely something I would love to see. Because it'd be interesting what our trees say today. Pocahontas, definitely one from my childhood. I don't watch it that often now, but I should definitely watch it. I should. And speaking of strong women, number 4 is Mulan. Mulan is, again, music, the action. She saved her dad's life by risking her own to pretend that she was a man to fight for her country, for China. And if she got caught, which she eventually does, she would have been killed. But she wasn't. And even though she technically wasn't allowed, she was done. She couldn't anymore. She still fought for China, even after knowing that her life is still in danger. But she still went there. She did it. And, Mushu, I'm sorry. Now when I watch it, I picture a donkey in my head. when he talks. So it's hard, but still, Mushu definitely helped Mulan show Mulan how strong she is, and Mulan is definitely a movie that I actually just watched last week, and I still love it. Make a Man Out of You is a great song, and yeah, so yeah, Mulan, number 4. Number 3 is dedicated to 3 movies actually, Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. I love Toy Story. I mean, who doesn't? When I was younger, I actually thought my toys came to life when I was in school or at somewhere else because of Toy Story. It had Tim Allen and Tom Hanks together, Woody and Buzz. They go on adventures. The second movie, and it's like the one franchise that each movie was great. Number 3 had me crying at the end. Number 4 is coming out. I hope they don't ruin it. Honestly, Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 is just childhood. I also just watched Toy Story 2 last week. I think Freeform had them on. Had Mulan and Toy Story, or one of the channels had them on. And it's just toys. And third movie makes you think about leaving, what happens to your toys when you go to college or when you grow up. It makes you think. So I am dedicating number 3 to all 3 of the movies, the whole Toy Story franchise, because I just couldn't just pick one of them. Number 2, top 2. Who's gonna be number 2? And it is Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. I mean, how can you not love Finding Nemo? It's fish. I love fish. I used to have goldfish, guppies, all this in my house. And it's also about a disabled fish. So I'm okay with it. I like it. Because he had the little problem with his fin. I mean, way to go, Disney. Disabled fish. And we learned to face your fears, because Marlin hates the ocean, his father. But he faced his fears so he could try and find his son. So this movie taught you how to face your fears, figure out a way out of trouble, which Nemo and the other fish in the tank did. And just keep swimming. It also had Dory, who had memory loss. And even though she did, Marlin still stuck with her, especially in the second movie, which was also a good movie. Another great sequel. Disney does know how to make sequels. Monsters Inc., please. Yeah, so Finding Nemo is definitely number 2, and Finding Dory is also a good sequel to the movie, and definitely worth the, 10 years? 10 years that we all waited for it? So go watch Finding Nemo. Learn some stuff. Now, the big number 1. Number 1 is, of course, The Lion King. I love The Lion King so much. Just can't wait to be king. Hakuna Matata. The Morning Report from the Broadway. Go see Broadway if you have not. The Lion King has everything. Family, animals, me and animals. It's just a perfect movie. Great songs, great lessons. Heartbreaking when Mufasa died. I mean, who didn't cry when Mufasa died? An evil uncle, Scar. I mean, I get it sometimes, but did you really have to kill your brother just to get your way? You could have done what every other male lion does and go form your own clan somewhere else. You know, Scar. I mean, I know you wanted the whole Pride Rock and everything, but you could have figured out a different way. But yeah, it's Lion King, number 1. always number one. Lion King will forever be my favorite animated film, Disney movie. Pretty much any animated movie. Pretty much. Lion King. Lion King I can watch literally every time it's on. So that's it. That's my first top 10. Those are my top 10 animated movies. So, I have a question. Do you agree or disagree with my top 10? Do you have a different top 10? If so, comment below. If you have never heard of any of these movies, look them up. But yes, please comment below if you have a different top 10 because we all have different favorite movies. So, yes, my first one. And next week, we'll see what topic I have next week. Make sure you subscribe to make so that you can stay up to date with my top 10s. Thank you, and Hakuna Matata.